Hello guys, and welcome back to VanHaven TV. You might recognise me, I'm Tom, I'm one of the workshop technicians, and in this episode we are going to be chatting to Jack, who's also one of the workshop technicians.
Yes, he does work here.
Jack, you've been here longer than I have. I know your role, but the viewers at home and people that are watching this probably won't know what you actually do here.
No.
Because you're not just a tech, you do other bits and pieces, don't you?
I do other bits and pieces. I swear, you'd probably sum it up as quality control. I guess I'll sign off all the vans after they've been built, just to check that obviously they're kind of up to our standards. And then sort of alongside that, just do bits and bobs, bits of retail work, bits of warranty work. So I bounce around a little bit. Whatever kind of happens on the day, really.
Yeah, he answers my questions quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah, and I field some questions.
So obviously I get here the earliest. You're always late. But what is, like, say for instance, a typical day for you? So you're going to rock up about 7:30, clock in at 9. You know, what do you do? What do you do during the day? So, like, say for instance, this morning.
This morning, I actually knew what I was doing this morning. Sometimes I just arrive and I've got some job cards on my toolbox, and that's my day planned out for me. But today I kind of already had a retail job in, so I just cracked on with that, really. It was some small minor issues I had with that build. It wasn't particularly exciting or difficult or complicated. It's sort of just, normally it's just small things, really.
Fair enough, fair enough. I have to ask you, because I probably don't know, but what's your favourite part of the job itself? What is the favourite thing you've done, come up with? What's the best bit?
It doesn't mean anything to anyone else, but for me, it's the small things, I suppose. It's probably the things that most people don't see or think to look at, like the finer details and...
Like if you've got the screw straight.
Having the screw straight, and like cable ties being round the same, like silly little things that are kind of meaningless to most people, but for me, it's like a sign of... Yeah, you can just...
OEM plus.
Yeah, you can just appreciate thoughts being had at every point of the build. For me, I like, the small things, really.
Yeah, fair play. I've been asked this a few times, like, what's my favourite build, what's this? And I actually don't really have a favourite one. But what would be, or has been, your favourite one? Now, you've had a couple that have been featured in magazines and stuff, haven't you?
I have had some good ones when I was still building vans, yeah.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Oh, I know, he built my van. Why is it not the favourite?
I can't remember the chap's name, but it was purple wrapped van, full carbon kit, caravel with VB, and that was a very nice van. I think that did end up in a magazine. That was a lovely van. That was a lovely van.
Sound of that.
But that was one of my, quite early on. That was. That was quite early on, that van, because we were still over in Sturminster. So.
Way back then.
Yeah, way back.
Oh, fair play. You notice how he said he was still building vans?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen Jack build a van.
No, I haven't probably built a van in a year and a half, because I've been doing my new role, so this isn't really the time for it. So.
That's mad, isn't it? That's mad. If you were asked what makes a VanHaven van a VanHaven van, what makes it different, what makes it so special, what would be... how would you describe that? How would you describe a VanHaven van?
Probably, there is no limit, really, to anything, to what you want to do, what you want to put in it, what you want to have on it. The materials you want to use. We kind of can do...
Yeah, we don't say no, do we?
We don't really say no, and it's to our own demise at sometimes, because obviously it complicates builds, but then you end up with stick vans. So that's probably how I would sum up one of our vans, is it really is, you're the only restriction. From the customer's perspective.
Van can be built as far as you can dream it.
As far as you can imagine it, we can do it, really.
Sick. So if you were able to build a van, or design a van, because Jack does a lot of stuff with carbon, and he's also a bit of a petrol head, which you'll hear about in a moment. But if you could design a van with no budget, and it can't be all made out of carbon, what would you do? It's going to have big engine, surely, hardly
so we're
any
going
seats.
like
And we're going like
everything.
Bang, what would you do?
I would probably go like hardcore, like not even remotely a van anymore. Like, Guy Martin done his like Ford Transit
with the
like
V8
full roll cage in the back and
NASCAR
stuff.
thing.
Yeah, I would go like if I was going to do it, and it was.
Yeah, you're going to do it once.
It's not useful. You can't use it for anything, but if you're going to do it.
I'm just going to go to Tesco's.
Yeah, like rear-wheel drive, full cage,
Oh,
engine in the back.
Yeah, I like
ridiculous.
Mental.
It would be sick.
Yeah,
it would be sick.
no. But then, keeping along the sick and fast and stuff, you are a petrol head.
Yeah.
You own some toys.
Yeah.
I've seen one. I haven't yet been in it.
No, you don't. You don't.
I probably don't
Dangerous.
want to, actually.
Very dangerous.
I don't know how it's even got an MOT. But yeah, you got some of the stuff you've got. So I know you've got a kit car.
Yeah.
I know you've got a track car
Yeah.
of some description.
Well, the kit cars, I call it my track car, and I've got a Clio as well, which isn't really
That's
a track
the
car.
one I was
And
kind of
I've still got my
touching
go-kart
base.
as well.
Go-kart?
Yeah.
Ah.
So I've got varying degrees of like uselessness. Like you can't use
It's
a go-kart
raining,
boat.
can't use that.
Yeah.
There's a road, can't use that one.
Yeah, basically. So it's kind of like they just developed and I just never get rid of things. Because I'm just like, well, one day I'm going to use it again.
Well, you probably will.
I probably will.
Yeah, you probably will.
I probably will. But the go-kart hasn't been out in a couple of years. But.
So you on about like a toy kart thing?
No, like a race car.
Oh, right.
Like a proper, they're quite fast.
How fast?
I don't know, average speed round the lap is like 50-ish. But then obviously that's a mixture of obviously top speed and then also the slowest
stop, go,
corner.
stop, go.
So it's like, it's mostly the corner speed.
And have you like raced and stuff?
Yeah, I raced around the country. Nothing in like particularly competitive. Well, the series wasn't particularly competitive. But yeah, I went all around the country and whatnot. And that was good fun. It was just a hell of a commitment.
Yeah.
Lots of
I
money
bet
and
it
lots of time and lots of effort. So
100%. It's a bit like most like extracurricular activities, aren't they?
yeah,
That cost money.
yeah, and that's the fact that it's not local. You drive in Wales, you drive
crikey.
everywhere.
Yeah, right.
So
Okay,
it's a
I
whole
thought you
week,
just
whole
do it local.
weekends.
It's all over the country.
Whole
Jeez.
weekends.
All right, fair play. So you've got a kit car, you've got a track car, kit car, Clio / on-road, off-road.
Clio that doesn't get used yet.
You've got a nice Beamer.
Yeah,
Well, some would say it's nice. It's
Yeah.
a Beamer.
it's a Beamer.
And
not a
you've got a go-kart thing. Dream car. Here's a blank check. Where are you going? What's it going to be?
I really don't know.
So are you like a Mark 1 Golf with an R32 engine?
No, I'm not that either. I always wanted a kit car, so that's why I've got a
BMW,
kit car. I always wanted a Caterham, so obviously I got a fake Caterham. Money, no object.
Yeah, live in dreamland for a minute. A little
It's
pipe
probably,
dream.
it's probably gonna be like a GT3 RS, just because they're a good driver's car and like I like driving, so that's probably what it would be.
Oh, fair play, fair play. For those vannies out there, can you just, what is a GT3 RS?
Porsche GT3 RS.
I thought it was a Nissan or something. Track day or road trip?
Road trip with a tractor. Road trip to the Nürburgring and then track day.
Yeah, they should do that here, like a 500 quid
Yeah.
budget or a 1,000
Yeah, that'd be
budget.
sick.
That would
That'd
be
be sick.
epic. But then we wouldn't get any work done.
No,
Yeah.
never even going anywhere. We'll make it back.
Productivity.
Yeah.
Jordan's been round and he's asked various members of the team how to describe you in 3 words. I want you to try and guess what they've said in just 3 words. Like, what do you think of Jack? 3 words, go.
Loud. I expect loud to be one of them.
Maybe.
Because I do like to sing.
Yeah. That's someone like Frank Sinatra shite this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idiotic sometimes. Just childish. Not idiotic, childish. Very childish. And hopefully helpful. It'd be nice if someone was nice at some point.
Fast driver, beardy, dirty. Hilarious, fast, and just a bit odd at times.
Hilarious, hairy, and optimistic.
Everyone
Toilet paper,
toilet paper,
phone,
Locked in the toilet.
Phone and toilet.
Tourette. Monkey. Crazy.
Helpful.
He's pretty knowledgeable, I guess. He's quite zesty.
please.
Spicy. Very spicy.
Spicy, very spicy.
There we go.
Thanks, Dan.
Brave, handsome, honest.
Male,
Male.
useful,
Useful.
and a massive arachnophobe. Who? Who? Phone and hairy.
Sexy, beard, zesty.
I can't see who this is, but can you describe Jack in 3 words, please? I'm just going to put this down. Hang on a minute. Oh, sorry, I thought it was someone else.
Beard, beautiful eyes, and a very happy smile.
Helpful, knowledgeable, beard envious. Jack is kind of the go-to, I think, being one of the most senior members of the team. Not meaning he's one of the oldest, because I'm one of the oldest, but obviously if we've had issues, we'd come to you, I think, or at least I do, and then I can blame him when it goes wrong. Yeah. There's a question, who's the messiest in the workshop?
This dude.
Right.
Honestly.
You can't say that.
You or Jordan. You or Jordan, for sure.
Yeah,
Jordan's
is
pretty
messy. Yeah, I'm going to go with Jordan.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah. So we're going to have a little look around the workshop. You can tell the viewers and me, if you like, so you make yourself feel better, what you're actually currently doing. So let's go and have a little look around, and then we'll come back and ask you some more questions.
All right, so this is my work bay. No one actually wanted it, but it ended up being the best bay in the workshop somehow. I didn't park that van there, just in case you're wondering. That's not me. This is a fairly typical sort of like little retail job we've got back in. A few little like niggles he wanted sorting out. But again, small stuff. It's my lovely toolbox. That was my biggest financial regret, that thing. Not worth the money I spent on it, but here it is nonetheless. So comparatively, this place compared to the old place it's a bit big, it's very expansive. It's almost too big in some ways. Because I'm used to much like smaller workshops where everything's a little bit cozier and you're kind of like close to everyone. But obviously it's got its perks, loads of space. Like obviously I got plenty of storage here. Some guys don't have that much storage. But yeah, it's easy to move around in. It looks nice. The floor's too white. I'm not quite sure why James picked white. It's very hard to keep clean. So I'm not actually from Dorset. I grew up in Milton Keynes. I done my apprenticeship restoring Rolls Royces, and then sort of like I'd done that for quite a few years. And then I thought, well, the girlfriend wanted to move down here because Milton Keynes was getting a bit iffy. So we thought we'd move down here. Used to work at another company, built like a bunch of like race cars and track cars and sort of like engine builds and gearbox rebuilds and whatnot. So my background is mostly mechanical. Really, this is the first time I touched the van was when I started working here. So yeah, it was a bit of a learning curve, but I kind of just wanted to do it, sort of like round out the skill set. Because I felt like I'd done everything up until this point. So I thought, well, what haven't I done? And there's not many businesses down in this area that sort of do this sort of stuff on this sort of scale to this sort of quality. So it seemed like a good opportunity, really. And that was about 2 years ago.
Tea or coffee? Well, you're a coffee dude, aren't
Yeah.
you? Some breakfast cake bar at like 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
coffee.
Yeah.
Only until recently though. I used to hate coffee. And
That's
then
'cause
like
you're
one
old.
day, gosh,
You get
love
old,
it.
mate. That's what happens.
Yeah.
If someone gave you a VanHaven van, so the green van, which is behind us, I don't know if you can see it in shot, you can, that's great. Here's green van, you got a week off work, where are you going?
I like Scotland. I do like Scotland, but it'd probably be the Alps. Yeah, probably going to the mountains, really, I'd say. Summer or winter, either way, it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
Take the
Mountain bikes
snowboard
on.
or the mountain bike.
Yeah. Oh, fair one,
I
fair
reckon,
one.
Yeah.
So people coming to visit VanHaven and coming through the front door, what do you think that they might not realise, you know, what we do, what we are? What do you think? What do you think is going on?
I would say it's probably, it could maybe be perceived as a little bit, not commercialised, because it's not commercialised at all, but like it could probably have that look from the outside, and especially with the calibre of the vans and whatnot, you'd maybe, and obviously the building's pretty swanky, and so you could maybe think you're just going to get churned through a little bit, and you're just a number. But like it is like the one-on-one time with the salesman, and obviously like the effort that's gone through and making sure the builds are right and whatnot. I think it's more the attention you get is probably more than what you'd expect.
Well, yeah, but the potential customers and clients and stuff are here for hours. Walking around.
Yeah, in the config rooms and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think that maybe surprise. I don't know personally, but I think that maybe surprises some people.
Yeah, fair one. Why do you think, like, we've got a massive team here, but why do you think everybody loves working here?
Everyone's going to have their own reasons, really. I don't think, it's not the sort of thing you do just for the sake of doing. Because go get a job at Halfords. You know, you could go just do something else that's like not particularly interesting for the sake of earning a paycheck. So it's probably the fact that everyone does care and they want to produce good work, and they want to be, that everyone wants to improve. No one here is looking to like just stay in one place their whole life. They're all kind of like trying to be better every day, which is how it should be, but I think it brings people in because there's opportunities every day to do that. So.
And like, where do you see yourself in, I don't know, you know, everyone has like a 5-year goal. Where do you see yourself? I mean, I'm older than you and my knees hurt. So you're not going to crawl around people's work, are you? Exactly.
No, I can already foresee the joint pain.
Yeah,
because it's difficult to do, like rummaging around the back of these vans.
Yeah.
You get in some
still
contorted
young and
positions. You are quite young and sprightly.
Yeah.
If I bounce around like this chap does, I'll be quite
Peter
happy.
Pan syndrome.
Yeah.
So where do you think you'll be, man?
Where do I think I'm going to be in 5 years' time? Definitely here in some capacity, for sure. But there's some things I'm working on the side, which I'm hoping to do like alongside VanHaven. So it'll probably be, a balance of both. Balance of both would be my dream, really. So, yeah. I think I can be more helpful in different areas of the business. Or also helpful, not more helpful necessarily, because I don't know, but...
Well, you can put some of your help in other areas.
Yeah,
fair one. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of the videos with the guys in the workshop and also the guys that are in sales and other departments, then hit a like, hit a thumbs up, do a little tappy question. I'm Tom, this is Jack. We'll see you guys soon.
Live long and prosper.
Is that? That's great. Yeah. Right, okay, cool.